The chief task in life is simply this: identifying and separating matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I actually control. Where then do I look for good and evil? Not to uncontrollable externals, but within myself to the choices that are my own. Do everything you have to do, but remember that some things are entirely up to you. The others we control. Failure to grasp this distinction brings frustration. If you concentrate on things you can't control, you'll live in anger and disappointment. But if you focus on what is your own, you'll be in tune with nature and with yourself. Epictetus. This profound quote from the Stoic philosopher Epictetus holds the key to unlocking serenity and fulfillment in a world seemingly filled with chaos. In just a few words, he unveils the secret to eliminating anxieties and living a life of purpose. Let's delve deeper into these 11 elements we should quietly remove from our lives, not with brute force, but with the gentle understanding that they do not serve our true well-being. Number 1, letting go of justifications, a Stoic approach to healing. The urge to explain ourselves to those who have caused us pain is a powerful, often deeply human urge. We seek understanding, validation, perhaps even to mend the broken bridge between us. Yet as Seneca, the Roman Stoic philosopher, observed, we are more often hurt by the well-intended clumsiness of our friends than by the deliberate malice of our enemies. In the face of hurt, Stoicism offers a different path, one paved with self-respect and inner peace. It urges us to shift our focus from the external actions of others, which ultimately lie beyond our control, to the internal fortress of our own emotions and reactions. As Epictetus reminds us, it is not events that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. Therefore, the need to explain yourself to those who have hurt you becomes not a necessity, but a choice. You may choose to engage in a conversation if it aligns with your values and your sense of well-being. However, you are under no obligation to justify your feelings or experiences to someone who has caused you harm. Doing so might even prolong the pain by keeping the wound open. Instead, Stoicism invites you to practice a deep introspection, to understand your own emotions and needs without the pressure of defending them to others. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, advised, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This introspection allows you to process the hurt, learn from the experience, and ultimately release the burden of explanation. Remember, you have the power to choose how you react to pain. By letting go of the need to explain yourself to those who have hurt you, you reclaim your emotional agency and embark on a path towards healing and personal growth. Number 2, pruning the garden of ambition, a Stoic approach to goals. Our lives are fertile fields, ripe for planting the seeds of aspiration. Yet, just as an overflowing garden can choke its own blooms, chasing too many goals can diminish our ability to truly flourish. This is where Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue and living in accordance with nature, offers a pruning hook to shape our ambitions. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, reminds us, happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one thing. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. It is only after we accept this that we can begin to find peace. Setting unnecessary goals, those beyond our control or lacking clear purpose, can create internal tension and anxiety. It's like chasing butterflies. The more we grasp, the more they elude us. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic, echoes this sentiment, advising, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Instead of chasing fleeting notions of success or societal expectations, Stoicism invites us to define goals that align with our core values and principles. These become guiding lights, not burdens, propelling us towards becoming the best versions of ourselves. So, how do we identify the weeds from the roses in our own garden of ambition? Here are some Stoic-inspired questions to ponder. Does this goal align with my values and virtues? Is it within my sphere of control? Does it contribute to my overall well-being and happiness? Am I pursuing it out of comparison or genuine desire? By asking these questions, we can gently prune away the unnecessary goals, those that sap our energy and distract us from what truly matters. We create space for the essential aspirations, for the seeds that will blossom into a life of purpose, virtue, and lasting satisfaction. Remember, a well-tended garden flourishes not by excess, but by mindful cultivation. With the wisdom of Stoicism as our guide, we can prune our goals, nurture our values, and watch our true potential unfold. Number 3, guarding the treasures within. A Stoic approach to relationship privacy. Imagine your relationship as a precious pearl, iridescent, unique, and worthy of careful protection. Just as you wouldn't casually toss a pearl onto the pavement, sharing its every detail with anyone who passes by. The Stoics remind us to treat the intimacies of our relationships with similar care. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, once advised, "Do not seek to be loved, but to be worthy of being loved." True connection comes from cultivating genuine qualities, not broadcasting personal details. Sharing every intimate whisper, disagreement, or vulnerability with others can diminish the pearl's luster, eroding trust and potentially harming both partners. Furthermore, Seneca observed, "There is something noble in preferring to endure a wrong than to avenge it." Not every argument or challenge in a relationship needs an audience. Publicly dissecting the intricacies of your bond, especially during difficult times, can invite unwanted opinions and judgments, further complicating the situation. Stoicism encourages open and honest communication within the relationship itself. Sharing your heart and vulnerabilities with your partner strengthens the bond you share, allowing you to grow together through life's joys and challenges. However, indiscriminately scattering these precious pearls before others diminishes their value and risks harming the very pearl you seek to protect. Instead, consider these Stoic-inspired principles for safeguarding your relationship's privacy. Set boundaries with yourself and others. Determine what feels comfortable to share publicly and what should remain within the sacred space of your partnership. Focus on building trust and understanding within the relationship. Invest your energy in open communication and vulnerability with your partner, fostering a deeper connection without needing external validation. Remember, not everything needs an audience. Choose wisely who you confide in, seeking support from trusted individuals who won't gossip or interfere. By treating the intimacies of your relationship with the respect they deserve, you cultivate a safe haven for growth, understanding, and unwavering trust. Just as a pearl's beauty lies in its hidden depths, the true strength of your bond lies in the shared moments, whispered promises and vulnerabilities exchanged within its core. So guard your precious pearl with wisdom and grace. Let its radiance shine within the safe embrace of your relationship, knowing that its true value lies not in public display, but in the depths of the love you share. Remember, the most intimate stories are best whispered, not shouted, for it is in the quiet moments of shared understanding that the heart truly finds its home. Number 4, taming the inner volcano, a Stoic approach to emotional expression. Imagine a simmering volcano, its depths churning with molten frustration and negativity. Left unchecked, it can erupt, spewing forth a torrent of emotions that scorches not only ourselves but also those around us. Stoicism, however, offers a map to navigate this emotional landscape, urging us to transform the volcano into a beacon of inner peace. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, reminds us, happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one thing. Some things are within our control, and some things are not. It is only after we accept this that we can begin to find peace. Expressing negativity and frustration towards others often stems from a mistaken belief that external factors control our emotional state. We blame traffic jams, unkind words, or unexpected delays for our inner turmoil. Seneca, the Roman Stoic statesman, offers a different perspective. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Instead of letting external events dictate our emotions, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate inner strength and resilience. We learn to recognize and manage our emotional responses, preventing them from erupting uncontrollably. This doesn't mean bottling up our emotions or pretending everything is sunshine and rainbows. True emotional expression is vital, but it can be channeled constructively. Sharing our frustrations with a trusted friend, engaging in healthy venting exercises, or focusing on finding solutions instead of dwelling on problems are all ways to release negativity without harming ourselves or others. Here are some Stoic-inspired principles for taming the inner volcano. Identify the trigger. What external events or situations tend to ignite your negativity? Awareness is the first step to managing your emotions. Practice self-reflection. Take time to understand the root of your frustration. Is it fear, anger, or insecurity driving your negativity? Choose your response. You have the power to choose how you react to situations. Opt for calm communication, constructive problem solving, or simply taking a deep breath before speaking. Focus on what you can control. Instead of dwelling on what others do or say, direct your energy towards actions you can take to improve the situation or your own emotional state. Remember, inner peace is not about suppressing emotions, but about mastering them. By embracing the Stoic wisdom of self-management and mindful expression, you can transform your inner volcano into a source of strength, resilience, and positive influence. So, let your inner fire illuminate the path towards a more fulfilling and harmonious life, both for yourself and those around you. Number 5, unveiling the blinders, a Stoic journey beyond judgment. Imagine life's journey as a winding path, each traveler navigating their own unique terrain. Stoicism encourages you to shed the heavy cloak of judgment, allowing you to view your fellow travelers with understanding and compassion instead of criticism. As Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, reminded us, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. Judging others often stems from an illusion of superiority, a mistaken belief that your own path is somehow the right one. Yet Seneca, the Roman Stoic statesman, observed, there is something noble in preferring to endure a wrong than to avenge it. True strength lies not in pointing out the perceived flaws of others, but in recognizing our own imperfections and striving to cultivate virtue within ourselves. Furthermore, judging often blinds us to the richness of diversity. Each person carries their own experiences, struggles, and perspectives, shaping their journey in unique ways. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, wisely advised, do not seek to be loved, but to be worthy of being loved. Instead of judging, try to understand. Seek to learn from the experiences of others, appreciating the tapestry of human life in all its vibrant hues. Here are some Stoic-inspired principles to shed the cloak of judgment. Focus on your own path. Invest your energy in your own journey, in cultivating your own virtues and overcoming your own challenges. Practice empathy. Imagine yourself in the shoes of others. Seek to understand their circumstances, motivations, and the experiences that shape them. Remember, appearances can be deceiving. We often only see the surface of another person's life. Avoid jumping to conclusions or making harsh judgments based on limited information. Celebrate diversity. Embrace the unique perspectives and experiences of others. Let empathy and understanding be your compass, guiding you towards richer connections and a more fulfilling life. By shedding the weight of judgment, you lighten your journey and pave the way for deeper connections and a more harmonious world. Remember, as Epictetus said, the chief task in life is simply this: identifying and separating matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I control. Judging others ultimately lies outside your control, while cultivating understanding and compassion resides within your power. Choose wisely and watch your life transform from a lonely, critical path into a journey of empathy, connection, and boundless growth. So, walk your path gracefully and kindly, recognizing that each traveler deserves respect and understanding. Let go of the need to judge and open your heart to the richness of humanity in all its forms. Remember, the most beautiful landscapes are often revealed not by pointing out flaws, but by appreciating the unique beauty of each journey. Number 6, breaking free from the mirror maze, a Stoic approach to self-comparison. Imagine standing in a hall of mirrors, each reflecting a distorted image of yourself. Comparing ourselves to others often feels like navigating this disorienting maze, constantly measuring our perceived flaws against the seemingly perfect reflections of others. Yet, Stoicism offers a compass to guide us out of this labyrinth, urging us to find value not in comparisons, but in pursuing our own unique potential. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, observed, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Instead of chasing after fleeting ideals of success or happiness based on someone else's definition, Stoicism encourages us to define our virtues and values. True fulfillment lies not in mimicking others, but in becoming the best version of ourselves, guided by our internal compass. Furthermore, Seneca, the Roman Stoic statesman, wisely advised, "Do not seek to be loved, but to be worthy of being loved." Comparing ourselves to others often stems from a deep-seated fear of not being enough. We seek external validation, neglecting our inherent worth and the unique gifts we bring to the world. Stoicism, however, reminds us that our value is intrinsic and independent of external comparisons. Here are some Stoic-inspired principles to navigate the mirror maze of self-comparison. Focus on your journey. Remember, everyone travels a unique path with challenges and blessings. Instead of looking sideways, keep your eyes fixed on your destination, goals, and growth. Celebrate your victories. Acknowledge and appreciate your strengths, accomplishments, and progress. No two wins are the same, so savor your unique journey and milestones. Practice gratitude. Shift your focus from what you lack to the abundance you already possess. Gratitude for your talents, blessings, and experiences cultivates inner peace and contentment, eliminating the need for external validation. Remember, everyone has struggles. No one's life is a perfectly curated Instagram feed. Recognizing that everyone faces challenges and imperfections can help you let go of envy and focus on your strength and resilience. By shedding the burden of comparison, you break free from the distorted reflections of the mirror maze. You step into the sunlight of your potential, empowered by your unique strengths and values. As Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, reminds us, the chief task in life is simply this: identifying and separating matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I control. Comparing yourself to others is ultimately an external factor beyond your control. Choose to focus on what you can control, your path, values, and journey towards becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, the most beautiful reflections are not found in distorted mirrors, but in the depths of your soul, where your true worth shines bright. So break free from the comparisons, embrace your individuality, and enter the world ready to write your unique story. Number 7, breaking free from the digital scroll, a Stoic approach to social media. Imagine a vast ocean, its surface shimmering with captivating reflections, but its depth swirling with currents of distraction and comparison. With its endless stream of curated moments and filtered realities, social media can feel like such an ocean, pulling us in with its allure, yet potentially hindering our journey toward inner peace and fulfillment. Stoicism offers a life raft, guiding us towards a mindful, balanced relationship with the digital world. As Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wisely advised, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Instead of getting swept away by social media trends and expectations, Stoicism encourages us to define our values and priorities. We learn to ask ourselves, what truly matters to me? What kind of person do I want to be? And how can I use technology to align with those values, not be consumed by them? Furthermore, Seneca, the Roman Stoic statesman, observed, "There is something noble in preferring to endure a wrong than to avenge it." We often use social media as a platform for comparison, measuring our lives against the seemingly perfect snapshots of others. This constant comparison can breed envy, insecurity, and dissatisfaction with our realities. Stoicism, however, reminds us that virtue and happiness lie not in external validation, but in cultivating inner strength and contentment. Here are some Stoic-inspired principles to navigate the digital ocean. Set boundaries and limits. Be intentional about your time on social media. Allocate specific times and stick to them, avoiding mindless scrolling and ensuring time for real-world connections and introspection. Practice mindfulness. Be present in the moment instead of constantly seeking validation or distraction online. Use technology to connect with loved ones, learn new things, or be creatively inspired. But remember, real life unfolds offline. Curate your feed. Follow accounts that uplift, inspire, and align with your values. Avoid negativity and comparison traps, and prioritize content that nourishes your mind and spirit. Focus on gratitude. Instead of getting lost in the highlight reels of others, cultivate an attitude of gratitude for your blessings. Everyone faces challenges, and true happiness lies in appreciating what you have, not yearning for what you perceive others possess. By stepping back from the digital scroll and practicing a mindful approach, we can transform social media from a source of distraction and comparison into a tool for connection, inspiration, and personal growth. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, reminded us, "The chief task in life is simply this: identifying and separating matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I control." Your time and attention are precious resources. Ultimately, the choice of how you engage with the digital world is yours. Choose wisely, focus on what truly matters, and remember the most beautiful moments often unfold not on a screen, but in the present, authentic connections you cultivate in the real world. So, break free from the digital scroll, step onto the firm ground of your values, and navigate the ocean of social media with intention and mindfulness. Remember, the most vibrant stories are not written in pixels, but in the moments you create, the connections you nurture, and the life you choose to live, present and aware, beyond the ever-scrolling screen. Number 8, shedding the spotlight, a Stoic journey beyond approval. Imagine living your life on a brightly lit stage, constantly under the gaze of an unseen audience. Every choice and every action is measured and judged under the scrutiny of external approval. While the lure of recognition and accolades is undeniably strong, Stoicism invites you to dim the spotlight and step into the quiet power of living for your internal compass. As Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, advised, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Instead of chasing phantom applause, Stoicism urges you to define your values and virtues and strive for self-mastery, not the fickle validation of others. True fulfillment lies not in external accolades, but in the quiet satisfaction of aligning your actions with your deeply held principles. Furthermore, Seneca, the Roman Stoic statesman, observed, "There is something noble in preferring to endure a wrong than to avenge it." Seeking approval often leaves us vulnerable to criticism and disappointment. We bend to the whims of others, sacrificing our authenticity and inner peace in the pursuit of external validation. Stoicism, however, reminds us that our worth is intrinsic, independent of the opinions of others. It empowers us to stand tall in our values, accepting that we cannot please everyone, but always striving to be true to ourselves. Here are some Stoic-inspired principles to shed the spotlight on external approval. Focus on your purpose. Identify your goals, dreams, and aspirations. Let them be your guiding light, not the fleeting applause of others. Practice self-acceptance. Embrace your strengths and weaknesses. Acknowledge your progress and celebrate your journey, independent of external validation. Cultivate inner strength. Develop your virtues and sense of right and wrong. Be guided by your conscience, not the ever-shifting approval of the crowd. Remember, happiness is within. True fulfillment comes from living according to your values, not chasing fickle external rewards. You step into the power of self-determination by dimming the spotlight of external approval. You become the author of your own story, crafting a life of purpose, integrity, and inner peace. As Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, reminds us, the chief task in life is simply this: identifying and separating matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I control. External approval ultimately lies beyond your control, a fleeting and fickle element. However, the choice to live by your values, cultivate your inner strength, and find fulfillment within yourself is firmly within your grasp. So, step out of the spotlight, embrace the quiet power of self-mastery, and write your own story of fulfillment, guided not by the applause of others, but by the steady flame of your inner compass. Remember, the most meaningful applause comes not from an external audience, but from the echo of your virtuous choices resonating within your soul. Number 9. Untangling the vines, a Stoic approach to healthy relationships. Imagine a flourishing garden where vibrant blooms intertwine with thorny vines. Healthy relationships are like this garden, a beautiful tapestry woven with love, trust, and understanding, yet potentially entangled with unhealthy habits that can choke growth and harmony. Stoicism, emphasizing virtue and living by nature, offers a pruning hook to cut away these unwanted vines, allowing your relationships to blossom with their full potential. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, reminds us, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. Unhealthy relationship habits often stem from a misalignment with genuine virtue. While fueled by insecurities or misguided passions, impulsivity, jealousy, or manipulative behavior ultimately suffocates trust and connection. Stoicism encourages introspective pruning, asking ourselves, are these habits aligned with my honesty, respect, and kindness values? Furthermore, Seneca, the Roman Stoic statesman, observed, there is something noble in preferring to endure a wrong than to avenge it. Holding on to grudges, clinging to past hurts, or seeking constant validation through your partner is like clinging to withered leaves. They drain energy, impede growth, and create a breeding ground for resentment. Stoicism teaches us to practice forgiveness, let go of negativity, and cultivate open communication, allowing past grievances to decompose as we nourish the healthy branches of our relationship. Here are some Stoic-inspired principles to clear the garden of unhealthy habits. Honest communication. Practice open and transparent. Communication, expressing your needs and concerns with respect and understanding. Stoicism emphasizes clarity and honesty, fostering a solid foundation for healthy communication. Focus on self-improvement. Instead of seeking to change your partner, focus on cultivating your virtues. Be the best version of yourself, radiating your inner light, instead of trying to control another's growth. Practice emotional management. Learn to recognize and manage your emotions constructively. Avoid blaming, criticizing, or manipulating. Instead, strive for calm, assertive communication. Embrace forgiveness and letting go. Forgive yourself and your partner for past mistakes. Don't cling to grudges or negativity. Focus on building positive experiences and fostering mutual understanding. You can navigate the delicate balance of love and vulnerability within your relationships by employing these Stoic principles as your pruning shears. You can clear away the unhealthy habits that restrict growth, nurturing trust, respect, and genuine connection. Remember, a flourishing garden requires constant care and attention. Be willing to identify and remove the unhealthy vines that threaten your relationships, and trust that by focusing on your virtues and fostering open communication, you can cultivate a haven of love, laughter, and mutual respect. As Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, reminds us, the chief task in life is simply this: identifying and separating matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I control. Choosing to cultivate healthy habits and nurture understanding ultimately lies within your power. So, with patience, care, and the wisdom of Stoicism, watch your relationships blossom into vibrant gardens of lasting connection and flourishing joy. Number 10, unburdening the backpack, a Stoic approach to releasing unrealistic expectations. Imagine life as a journey through a mountainous landscape. Some peaks reach higher than others, some paths are smoother, and some valleys dip lower than you anticipate. Unrealistic expectations are like an overburdened backpack on this journey, weighing you down with the hope of a summit that may not exist, obscuring the breathtaking scenery you pass along the way. Stoicism offers a lighter pack, urging you to adjust your expectations and find fulfillment in the present moment, regardless of the specific peak you reach. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, observed, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." Instead of fixating on some imagined ideal of success, happiness, or perfection, Stoicism encourages you to define your values and strive towards them with resilience and acceptance. True fulfillment lies not in reaching a predetermined summit, but in climbing with integrity, purpose, and appreciation for the unique path you traverse. Furthermore, Seneca, the Roman Stoic statesman, advised, "Do not seek to be loved, but to be worthy of being loved." Unrealistic expectations often stem from a desire for external validation, a yearning for a specific outcome that ultimately lies beyond your control. This constant striving for external approval can breed frustration and disappointment, obscuring the beauty and value of your journey. Stoicism, however, reminds you that your worth is intrinsic, independent of external validation. It empowers you to focus on living your values, finding inner peace, and celebrating your progress, regardless of how it compares to someone else's imagined finish line. Here are some Stoic-inspired principles for lightening your backpack of unrealistic expectations. Focus on your values. Clearly define what matters most to you. Is it integrity, kindness, growth, or creativity? Let these values guide your journey, not chasing fleeting external ideals. Practice gratitude. Take time to appreciate the present moment, your progress, and the blessings you possess. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to the abundance you already have, reducing the weight of unrealistic expectations. Embrace uncertainty. Accept that life is an unpredictable journey with unexpected turns and changes. Embrace the unknown with flexibility and resilience, letting go of the need for rigid expectations. Celebrate small victories. Recognize and appreciate your progress, no matter how small. Each step forward, each challenge overcome, is a victory on your unique path. By shedding the burden of unrealistic expectations, you lighten your load and step into your journey with open eyes and a lighter heart. You begin to appreciate the diverse landscape of life, savoring the scenic stops, the challenging climbs, and the unexpected detours that shape your unique adventure. As Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, reminds us, the chief task in life is simply this: identifying and separating matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I actually control. Ultimately, your expectations are within your control, and choosing to adjust them to align with your values, your present moment, and your own unique path is the first step towards a lighter, more fulfilling journey. So unpack the unrealistic expectations Focus on your internal compass and embrace the adventure of life on your own terms. Remember, the most breathtaking views are often not reserved for the highest peaks, but for those who appreciate the beauty of every step along the way. Number 11, weaving a tapestry of positivity, a Stoic approach to gossip and negativity. Imagine life as a grand tapestry, each thread representing a choice, a word, an action. Gossip and negativity, like tangled knots in the weave, can distort the beauty and strength of the overall design. Stoicism, however, offers a golden needle, guiding us towards weaving a tapestry of positivity, woven with mindful speech and a focus on virtue. As Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, observed, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." Participating in gossip or negativity can often stem from a misplaced sense of connection, seeking validation through shared negativity or critique. Stoicism, however, encourages us to find inner strength and harmony through cultivating our virtuous character, not by engaging in harmful or unproductive conversations. Furthermore, Seneca, the Roman Stoic statesman, advised, "Do not seek to be loved, but to be worthy of being loved." Engaging in negativity or gossip can ultimately erode trust and damage relationships. Stoicism reminds us that genuine connection comes from embodying kindness, honesty, and understanding, which builds bridges, not walls. Here are some Stoic-inspired principles for weaving a tapestry of positivity. Practice mindful speech. Before speaking, consider the impact of your words. Will they uplift or harm? Will they spread truth or distortion? Choose your words with care, focusing on constructive communication and positive contributions. Shift your focus. Instead of dwelling on negativity or participating in gossip, redirect your attention towards solutions, virtues, and actions you can control. Be a source of light, not a contributor to the shadows. Choose empathy over judgment. Everyone faces challenges and navigates their path. Practice kindness and understanding instead of quick decisions or negativity. Look for the good in others and cultivate compassion. Lead by example. Be the change you wish to see. Embody the virtues you value and set a positive example for others. Your actions speak louder than your words. Weave a tapestry of positivity through your choices. By practicing these principles, you can transform your conversations and interactions into threads of positivity, strengthening the overall tapestry of your life and those around you. As Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, reminds us, the chief task in life is simply this: identifying and separating matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals, not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I control. Your words, your thoughts, and your participation in conversations are ultimately within your control. Choose to use them constructively, with kindness, and a focus on what truly matters. Remember, a beautiful tapestry is not woven with negativity, but with positivity, mindfulness, and compassion threads. Choose to be the weaver of light, enriching the world with your words and actions, and watch your life and those around you blossom into a masterpiece of well-being and connection. That's it. 11 burdens were shed, and a path to a more fulfilling life was unveiled. Remember, you are the sculptor of your well-being. So, grab your chisel, embrace the wisdom of Stoicism, and start crafting the masterpiece of your life, one mindful choice at a time. Now, illuminate the world with your inner light, and let your journey inspire others to do the same. Like this video if you found a Stoic gem to take on your journey. Please share it with those who could use a philosophical compass. And subscribe to keep exploring the wisdom of the ancients in our modern world. Remember, every like is a spark of connection, every share a beacon guiding others, and every subscription a vote for building a community where love and wisdom intertwine. Cheers to your epic journey of Stoic awesomeness.